So, Sora just came out in Smash, and I wanted to talk about a trend I was noticing where people reacting to the trailer would guess that it was either Master Hand or Dark Souls. Uh, and I wanted to talk about kind of why that was and what the trailer's saying, I think, and why what it's saying could kind of get confused with those two things. I mean, obviously, first and foremost, it's a trailer trying to sell something, but it is kind of a watershed moment. It's the end of an era in Smash Bros. So uh, I think this is in a lot of ways Sakurai's final message, and I think at least to his Smash Bros. Community. And I think there are two important pieces of context that um, were during the larger direct or whatever it was that really clarify this. So the first is that he is thinking about his audience and what they're going through. He talked about how people, who were in middle school or could have gotten all the way through middle school in the time the game's been out or announced or whatever. And then the other was the trailer that, or the rather the Smash ballot from 6 years ago. So clearly he's been thinking about us, and he's been thinking about Sora for 6 years, and like the average person who would have filled out that Smash ballot would have been like 10 to 14 at the time. 6 years later, they're 16 to 20. Really, already adults are becoming adults, and Sakurai, who has been able to make a living off of playfulness and reaching back into his childhood and picking things out, like uh, you know, to create amazing games. I think what he wanted to share with us was the ability to move on from your childhood without losing anything. So people thought, oh, it's going to be Master Hand when all the Smash characters started turning into statues, um, because the theme of the Smash series for a long time has been about growing up and the childhood experience of playing with toys in a way that makes them come to life. So I think that's part of the theme of the series, which is why people associate Master Hand with it. But it's also part of the theme of this final message from Sakurai. And then Dark Souls also has that theme of a world where hope is very small, very minimal. There are only a few warm bonfires around or whatever. And that's like visually portrayed. So, like, they're not direct references to those things, but they're linking into the similar visual metaphors in the trailer because the message is a similar message. The message is essentially that you can control and still utilize your memory of childhood and your childlike nature without being controlled by it, right? Sora has a key, he opens and unlocks doors, he's a very hopeful character. And what this means is like, it's like Sakurai giving an invitation and encouragement to those who have grown up with the Smash series to not lose the best parts of their childhood, but to be able to be in control of it, to hold the key to their childhood and lock and unlock it as is appropriate. So I think that's a really powerful message, and I think that that's why Sakurai is such a good game developer, and something he's grown over time is his ability to consider his fans and a message that they might need, and to share something personal with them through something as mass market and commercialized as this, Disney, Square Enix, Nintendo crossover game release thing.